All right, welcome back to Greenbox Gaming plays something that has been requested by many a people. They said, listen, the fans, the listeners, they said, listen guys, listen, Jean playing 1,000-year-old vampire, yeah, that was okay. Brad playing 1,000-year-old vampire, that was palatable. But what we really want is Dace playing 1,000-year-old vampire. I'm Joe. I'm going to be running us through this. I'm joined by my most accurate and least least inventive note keeper, Jean.
They call me
the
boring scribe, as I'm known.
The boring scribe, as he is known. And of course, joined by our 1,000-year-old, or possibly will become 1,000-year-old undead, Dace. Dace, welcome.
I'm thrilled to be here, Joe. Thanks for having me. Gianluca, how are you doing today?
Are we going to run this like a really cringy talk show? Is that how we're going to do it this time?
I thought about saying, I want to suck your cock, but then the abandoned ship at the last moment.
And you said it anyway.
Yeah,
And we still
got
snuck
there.
We just snuck it in too.
Oh, no.
Just really under the radar. So here, I actually have a question for you guys on this. So there are many kind of different versions of vampires, just like there are different versions of zombies out there. You know, like what are you, 28 Days Later zombie? You're a classic Night of the Living Dead kind of zombie. Like, what are we talking about? There are many forms of vampires. Well, what's your favorite kind of vampire fiction of, like, for style of vampire? Like, do you like a classic, like, what is that old black and white one where the dude has like the
Nosferatu,
the like slick back hair? Nosferatu, yeah, like classic Nosferatu. Or what's the one the Quentin Tarantino one? Where isn't that Quentin Tarantino? The one where Selma Hayek puts her mouth or her foot in his mouth.
From Dusk to Dawn.
Dusk to Dawn. Yeah. Oh, Quentin. What's your go-to? What do you think is the best version of vampires in, like, film and media? Obviously, Twilight's up there
Controversial
too.
take. Vampires suck.
Is that a?
Not a pun.
Was it not a pun? Okay.
Is this a piece of media? Wait a second. I actually have to look this up now. Is this a thing?
I think it's an opinion.
No, I just hate vampires.
Oh,
Yes.
you just think vampire? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There's probably something called vampires suck! Exclamation mark, and it's like
There has to
grade.
be.
But
Probably.
What about-
Probably is.
okay.
I saw that in the naughty section of Blockbuster in 2003.
In the adult section in the back.
okay, what about the Masquerade? Like Vampire the Masquerade, the game. And
Okay, I take it back.
Yeah.
That game's awesome.
yes,
Yeah.
because that had some depth to vampires and what vampires look like, and I especially liked the underground sewer-dwelling vampires.
Yeah, those are the
And
Nosferatu.
Blade.
Were they then? Okay, I got confused in my brain. I didn't want to sound stupid, but now I sound
Yeah.
stupid. We got there.
I've never played the tabletop RPG, but I played the old Vampires Bloodlines, Vampires Masquerade Bloodlines game. I played the shit out of that. Yeah, that was you always had to go for the Malkavians. The Malkavians are the funnest one to play in that one. Which for those of you who don't know, are a particular clan of vampires who are all insane. They're all crazy.
Oh yeah.
Like that's their thing. No, I fuck with some some Vampires Masquerade. I think I've never played it. We've talked about it a little bit on here before. I'd give it a go. This is one of those things, like, I don't know if I like it enough to play it myself necessarily, or to run it myself. I'm gonna turn myself down a little bit. But if I ever had the opportunity to play in someone's game, I'd do it. So
I've listened to Jared Logan's Stream of Blood. It's awesome.
yeah,
Of course.
is that vampires?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah, the whole thing's on YouTube. I think that's what Jared Logan was running before he joined GCP.
Nice. I should listen to it because Jared Logan is very good. Yeah. I think I'm a big fan of actually like the Underworld. Because
I wonder why.
Look, like I think the idea of like the vampire shadow government underneath everything is very fun. Yes, the actress is very
I think
pretty.
what's under Kate Beckinsale's pants is very fun. I think that's what you think.
I think that's what any rational person thinks. I don't think that's up to debate. But like I like the idea of like the shadow government, the vampire shadow government. It's got to be vampires or lizard people, man. Like either one of them, I'm behind it. Okay, so to that end though, Dace, we need to make you a vampire. You listened to Jean's? Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have you listen to Brad's?
Nah, why would I?
Yeah, that's fair. That's what most of the listeners have said too, which is weird. But so you've got the idea of kind of what we do here. So let's go ahead and dive right in. We are going to create a vampire, and well, at first we're going to create a regular person for you, a person from the distant past, and then we are going to watch that person go through the grind of the years. And will you become the King of Scotland, like Jean's vampire? Will you become, what was he, like the Rat Lord or
The
whatever?
Rat King.
What was the height of Brad's vampire's adventure?
Really standing on the shoulders of giants.
he was the
Scotland,
the Rat King. He was the Rat King. Oh man, yeah. So will you go to those heights? Will you not? Let's find out. So the first thing we need you to do is we're gonna start at the very beginning, which is imagine a person in the distant past. So the examples: a Roman emperor, a Mesopotamian midwife, a French knight. So this could go back to anyone. Basically, we just kind of need their name, kind of where they're at or when they are. The example is, I am Henry, son of John, born in the Loire Valley in the 13th century of our Lord. I am a poor knight swindled out of my inheritance. So just kind of who you are, where you are, when you are, kind of thing. What's your favorite old history, like old part of history?
Egypt.
Okay. Ancient Egypt, like the height of the Egyptian empire and the pharaohs and stuff.
Really like Brandon Fraser.
Okay, so not as far back. So
I'm sort of a historian.
Yeah, he is. So when are you thinking? Like when? So do you want to do Egypt? Do you want to do ancient Egypt or not so ancient Egypt? I suppose you don't have to do all the way back, but traditionally it's a place in the deep past.
Yeah, we'll do ancient Egypt.
Okay.
I want to be a priest with a cool hat.
Oh,
I like that.
excellent.
Yes.
What is your priest's name? So you're a priest of one of the Egyptian gods, I assume.
Yeah, dog, Anubis.
Okay, he's a god of death. He's a priest for the god of death. Are you? Are
Or
you?
should we
in
look
there?
up a more obscure god? Is that too?
Nah. You do you.
All right.
Are you
What?
like in there with the hook, like pulling brains out of people's noses and stuff?
Yeah, I want to be a mortician.
Okay. All right. What's your name?
Mort.
That's how it gets the name. There's more.
It's so
It was
simple.
me.
It was. Little do we know. All right. This is already off to a strong start. So Dace, do you have the Miro pulled up that John did for us?
Indeed.
Yeah, so he's going to be making some notes over there. He is
Verbatim.
our dedicated. Yes, of course, verbatim. He's never going to throw in any special sauce or any special flavor of his own. He would never do that. Am I
Of
correct?
his special sauce.
I don't know what you guys are talking
Oh.
about. So, first memory. I am Mort, mortician, priest to Anubis, passionate collector of brain hooks.
Yes.
Like I
Got a
said,
whole collection, like in a leather roll.
like a
Most
tool
people have
roll.
pictures of their children in a wallet. I've got specialty hooks. Brass, stainless, copper.
Yeah, what do you need? No, you got to go for the bronze. You got to go for the bronze.
The others just rust
All right.
too much with all that brain juice.
Thinking a hammered nickel for this job?
Ooh, hammered nickel. Very nice.
I knows the stuff.
Very, very bespoke. I am mortician, priest to Anubis, passionate collector, brain hooks. Okay, excellent. That is the perfect start. All right. So now, that is your first experience. That is your first memory in that memory slot. Each memory slot can only hold 3 memories. We'll get to that later. So we need you to come up with.
I relate to that.
Yeah. We need you to come up with 3 mortal characters. These are 3 people who Mort, the Egyptian mortician, knows about. Like, or people who are in your life. They can be friends, family, employers, employees, whoever, right? It's like lovers, enemies, that kind of thing. I would advise for at least one of them to be kind of an antagonistic relationship, if possible.
Okay.
At least one of them.
Anaxunamun is my lover. She is dark and dusky, and she wears a bikini made out of gold chains.
Okay. All right. That's you had that really fast.
Evie is also my lover. She's dark and dusky.
God damn it!
She's
Here
a
we go.
librarian.
She's a librarian.
I don't think I'm gonna keep up with this. This is
Wait a second.
Brendan Fraser, also my lover.
Let's see how this goes.
I-
I'm fine. Let's
I
fucking
think
roll
I'm
with
seeing
it.
I think I'm seeing a theme here. What year are we saying this is?
Yeah, I
actually
just
am
went ahead with
not
300 BC.
300 BC. Okay.
How's
Perfect.
that? Yeah. Okay.
300 BC.
Who was that last
Okay.
lover of yours? You're apparently the most lovable mortician in all of Egypt at this time.
Brendan Fraser, he's a rugged scoundrel.
Didn't phrase. Cool. Scoundrel.
Look-
Gotcha.
Just the name itself is it's like he comes from a faraway land. A faraway land that no one else knows quite yet. Is this canonically going to be Brendan Fraser from The Mummy? Did he get in a weird time travel curse and now he's been transported
Look,
back to
man,
300 BC?
I'm not responsible for what you're picturing in your head. I know what I'm picturing.
You're right.
I've got you. It's Brendan Fraser from The Whale in Egypt, 300 BC. That's what we're going for.
Oh man. All right. So. Okay, so I'm glad. Dace, I was worried that you weren't going to take this as seriously as Jean and Brad had, and I'm glad to see that you've risen to a higher level of.
I'm here to win.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to play the game.
Yeah, he's here to win. He's here to win. He's not here to make friends. He's
I
gonna
want that
take
$1
it all
million.
home. That's right.
Wait, what? There's $1 million?
I've been binging Survivor Season 2, and I think my chances are pretty fucking good.
Seeing the performance that you have to compete against. All right, so let me see here. What we need next? Okay, so you've got
We
your
need
3
the-
mortals.
The undeath.
Oh, we haven't gotten quite there yet, Jean. So we need 3 skills that are something that Mort, the ancient Egyptian mortician, had in his life. Now these don't have to be they can, for instance, one of Jean's skills, quote unquote, later on was extremely hairy. These aren't like necessarily things you do. These are kind of things about you, right? So they can be traits and they can be skills.
Being hairy is less of a skill, but living with being hairy is the real skill.
Ooh. like do you get a shop vac? Like how do you what do you do?
I actually just go to Petco and have them groom me.
Do you go like on all fours? Is there like a tunnel that you go through?
No, they put you on that table thing. On all fours.
Yeah, they do. They give me snacks. Kimmy's the best.
Do they check your temperature though? Do they do due diligence?
Yeah, they do.
Straight up the butt.
All right, your skills for Mort, the mortician.
Extremely dexterous.
Okay.
Unnaturally dexterous.
Okay, very dexterous. He gets right up in there with those brain hooks.
Generous, passionate lover.
A generous and passionate lover. Hey, you know, it's one of those things that you don't appreciate as a skill until you run into someone who's not, and then you're like, "Whoa, I miss Mort."
And a poet. He's a poet.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Excellent. All right. So you've got those now. We also need 3 resources that you have built up at some point in time or gained in your time as a mortal. So you are an Egyptian mortician. Do you work for the high and mighties, for the pharaohs themselves? You know, are you kind of like, you know, hooking brains for the regular man and have a pretty meager kind of collection? You know, your
With
tools?
these hooks? Hell no.
Okay, all right. So
These
by the
hooks
way,
are
your
made
hooks,
for royalty.
Your hooks could be one of your resources if you wanted. You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we'll say hooks. Another resource would be the favor of the royal family.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a good resource to have. Jean kept immense wealth for most of his playthrough, which was always nice to have.
And then I gave it up for an orphanage.
Yeah, he did.
And another resource would be the close friendship and confidants of the most famous hero in 300 BC Egypt. I'm like his bard. I'm the one. That's the one I write poetry about. I spread his legend.
John?
And his name is Brendan Fraser.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
All right, John, how are we going to write that?
We're gonna go with just Heroes Bard.
Okay, he's a hero's bard. All right. Interesting. We're going an interesting route here with Mort the Mortician. he puts the Mort in Mortician. That's what they say. All right. So now, Dace, we're gonna need you to do something. Create some experiences. Need you to create 3 experiences, and each experience or each memory is going to needs to combine at least 2 of these other things that you've written down. So it needs to combine a skill and a person, or a resource and a skill, or a resource and a person. So take some of the stuff you've written down and just and make 3 interesting memories. Like you might talk about, you know, oh well, I met the great hero Brendan Fraser and became his bard. You know, and I sing his accolades, you know, or whatever. Just kind of bring some of this stuff together in some interesting memories or stories from Mort's life.
I think one of the reasons I'm extremely dexterous and I also have a fascination with hooks is because my father and I were fishing in the Nile when I was a child, and he got attacked by a 20-foot-long crocodile.
Jesus.
And I watched him violently ripped apart, and I had to swim away from my life. Thus, birthing the fascination with death and hooks.
That got real.
That's a lot. Okay.
How many memories is that?
That's just one.
That's just one.
Fuck.
You're gonna have to come up with people.
Jean, stick it down in memory slot 2. Each one should be in a new slot.
Gotcha.
Okay. What about something? What about, so you've got this bevy of lovers here. How about how some of this has happened?
I think maybe after I was orphaned, I grew up in the priesthood, and maybe one of my seminal memories is seeing Anaxuna Moon for the first time. Maybe we grew up together.
Okay.
Like childhood sweethearts.
Okay. I like it. Fishing in the Nile. My papa was violently attacked and eaten by a crocodile. I barely escaped with my life. And my hooks. Thank you, John.
The hooks, obviously, being the teeth of the crocodile.
Naturally. Anaksha and I met at the orphanage. Okay. One more. Let's use a skill, a resource.
Maybe when I was walking down a sketchy alleyway and I got robbed and I was saved by Brendan Fraser's buff arms.
They tried to steal my hooks. But his...
Wait, I'm forgetting about Evie. Oh well, she'll come back.
Don't worry about it. Well, we'll get there. We just need some memories here to start things off. Okay. All right, now is where things get a little more interesting. This is the last section. Now we need you to create one more character. An immortal being. And this is the being which has inflicted or blessed you with eternal life, with this form of undeath. Now, you don't have to be a vampire. You don't have to be Dracula. You're not necessarily a blood-sucking vampire in that way. Vampire is just a blanket term for undead immortals, right? So, what is this entity, this creature, this being that has inflicted you with undeath?
I think it would be interesting if it were Horus, who's the bird god.
Okay.
Like Anubis is the one with the jackal head.
Right.
Horus is the one with the bird head. And it'd be more interesting if Horus granted me eternal undeath, because maybe that's like a rival faction in the priesthood. And also I hate birds and I want to be disgusted by this ungodly transformation.
Okay, so are we saying that the god itself or one of these other priests has inflicted this upon you?
The god itself, duh.
Okay, the god itself, Horus.
How did this happen? Did he, like, peck you gently on the arm?
Got bit by a werebird.
Werebird, naturally. Of course. All right, bitten by, like I guess what would that be, like an aspect of Horus? Werebird. Cursed by Horus. Because what is, again, like, so we don't have to stick with history, and we don't have to stick with, like, established lore of, or, like, religious meaningfulness of the ancient Egyptian, like, pantheon. Like, we don't have to stick with that. But, like, what is... So this werebird, or Horus, the god Horus sends this werebird to inflict you with undeath. What is Horus the god of? Does anybody know?
Birds.
Is it just birds?
No, he's...
It ain't cats. Not with a hat like that.
Isn't he life?
Like it's god of sky, kingship, protection, and healing?
Yeah.
Barf.
Lame.
Oh, that's for you. Please forgive my terrible spelling.
Okay, yeah, and I'll add down here. Does the werebird have a name?
What's a kind of bird that existed in ancient Egypt?
Hardy-daw.
Fuck me, yeah.
Ibis.
Somebody say hot dog?
Hardy-daw.
Hottie daw.
The bird's name is Hot Dog.
The
The werebird hot dog. What?
That's a hardy
Oh,
dog.
Jesus Christ.
That's what Egypt sounded like.
It's just hottie daws. Okay, the werebird hot dog, who has inflicted you with undeath.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so it has inflicted you with undeath. What is the mark? What is the thing about you, typically a physical kind of thing, like that makes it clear that there's something wrong with you or something different about you that demonstrates it's a sign of your undeath? Like, are your eyes completely pitch black? Do you have a gaping neck wound that never heals? You know, are you ice cold to the touch? You know, something about you after your transformation that makes it clear that you've been changed.
Off-putting avian features.
Ooh,
Super
okay.
wide eyes that are always like very pale and like a little too wide. And
Yeah.
like, you know how birds move like fast
Like
neck
twitchy?
movements?
Yeah. Okay, you've
Twitchy.
become oddly bird-like. You've been cursed by Horus. And you hate birds.
Mm-hmm.
You hate
Oh,
birds.
I can't look in the mirror.
Okay.
Joe, quick one.
How do you...
Was that a memory?
Yeah.
Couldn't see my reflection anyway.
Getting bitten by
Yes.
hot dog. That's a memory, right?
Yes,
And
that
the
is
mark.
the final memory.
The mark is that he
Is-
is oddly bird-like and
Yes.
twitchy.
That's right.
Gotcha.
The werebird.
Puffs up feathers.
Coughed. Just like, where do they come from, though?
Yeah. Where do they come from? How do you think you're going to... So you rely on feeding on the mortals around you to stay alive and to maintain your... I guess is like, has Horus cursed you with undeath so that you never meet Anubis, so you never meet your own god? Like, is that kind of the idea? Like,
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
like you will
Yeah,
be
definitely.
eternally separate from Anubis. Okay, so how do you feed on mortals, do you think?
All the organs that I take out of the bodies, I put them in a bucket and chow down.
All right. Yeah, you're using your job as a... And also, if those
Smart.
organs don't go with the human, don't go with into the tomb, don't they not have those organs in the afterlife? So it's like Horus is just constantly fucking with the whole situation over here. Okay.
I mean, if you believe in all that.
If you believe in all that. All right. So here's what we have. We have Mort in 300 BC Egypt.
Wait. What's his weakness?
What?
Weakness.
Well, we'll get to weakness if it comes up.
Okay, gotcha.
Sometimes it doesn't come up. Yeah. I am Mort, mortician, priest to Anubis, passionate collector of brain hooks. While fishing in the Nile, my papa was violently attacked and eaten by a crocodile. I barely escaped with my life and my hooks, the teeth of the crocodile. Anaxia and I met at the orphanage. We bonded at the appropriate age in 300 BC. Thank you, Jean. I was saved by Brendan after a terrible dark alleyway encounter. My life and my hooks are forever in his debt. And your final memory, you were bitten by Horus's disgusting minion, a werebird named Hot Dog, cursed to never meet Anubis. You have some skills. You're extremely dexterous. You're a generous and passionate lover. You're poetic and articulate, like the Nile's gentle flow and ripple. Good job, John. Good job. Your resources, you have a leather-bound collection of brain hooks, the favor of the royal family, and you are a hero's bard to Brendan Fraser himself. You have Anaxia, your lover, Evie, your lover, Brendan Fraser, a scoundrel and hero, and of course, Hot Dog.
I'm
the
gonna just
werebird.
put the scoundrel plus lover. It feels like it makes sense.
That's the thing.
Lover.
Mort is such a generous lover that it seems that everybody's getting involved. So that is where we are going to start the game, Dace. This is our character. This is Mort. Are you ready to start playing for real?
Thought that was it. I thought I won.
You you want something? Okay. So the first thing that we are going to do Let me see. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to start. Let's see. We're going to start right at the beginning. We're going to start at the beginning where everyone starts at prompt 1. So the way this will normally work is you will roll a d10 and a d6. You will subtract the d6 from the d10. But the first thing want you to do is I want you to roll. Well, I guess. Just give me a d2. Give me a d2 or a coin flip roll. Tell me if you get a 1 or a 2. Tell me if you get low or high.
Let me navigate over to greenboxgaming.com so I can use my handy dice roller.
God damn it.
Yeah, like all this plugging would make a whole lot of sense if we just put some adverts on that fucking page, right? Right now it's just
we don't.
futile. It's just literally a dice roller.
It's just a dice roller. Nobody gets anything.
The joy of rolling online dice. I would call that something.
You get the joy of rolling online
It should
dice.
be for its own sake. Dice for its own sake, as they say.
That'll be a 2.
All right. Okay. So, I'm going to give you your first prompt here. And the idea with the prompts is you just respond and we make a memory for it. You are overcome by panic and maul someone close to you, accidentally turning them into a monster like yourself. Convert a beloved mortal character into an enemy immortal. Take the skill Ashamed. So, you now have a new skill, which is Ashamed. But Dace, you need to convert one of your beloved mortal characters into an enemy immortal, a monster like yourself. Who's it going to be?
It's going to have to be my childhood sweetheart, Anaxunamun.
Anaxunamun, all right. Anaxunamun is going to become, and she is now going to be immortal. What happens? So you maul her. Like, what actually happens? Yeah, in a moment of panic, you attack her.
Do I actually turn into a? Do I turn in this game?
You tell me.
Right now you're oddly bird-like, twitchy, and cough up feathers, but...
Do you also turn into a werebird? Do you turn into an awful bird-like entity and murk people?
I think so. I think the longer I go without consuming flesh and blood, I start having bits and sprouting feathers and my hands turn more claw-like.
Like, consuming people is the only way for you to stay human, in a way.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. I like that.
And I hadn't eaten in a few days, but Anaxunamun came in hot and heavy, and I was like, "No, we simply can't. It's too dangerous." And she's like, "But Mort, I love you.
But you're such a generous lover.
You're so generous.
And
I know you won't turn me down, Mort."
The kicker was, she had bird feed in her pocket.
No, that got you. She just happened to
And you
have
couldn't resist. She had a whole lot of seeds in her pocket. And that just triggered you.
You simply could
Yeah,
not
sure.
resist.
Bird feed.
All right. So she is now also so she's a werebird like you as well. Now she also has to eat organs. Is that the idea? What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. She is now a werebird enemy. Okay. Oh no, I bit her. She was just so seed-like or organ-like, or I was just hungry. I needed her. Now she hates me for her affliction. Thank you, Jean. We keep telling John he needs to quit the tech biz and he needs to he needs to just do this.
Professionally take notes for
For a 1,000-year-old vampire. All right. So go ahead and roll a d10 and a d6. Subtract your d6 from your d10. Let's see what you get.
3.
3, all right. Okay, roll a d3 for me.
2.
Okay. You are adopted into a strange cult who takes you despite of, or maybe because of, your outlandish origin. Check a skill and create a new resource. The Secret Cabal. How did they...
I like this.
How did they find you? What vile initiation ceremony do you undergo? Do they know what you are? So when we check a skill, Dace, a checked skill just kind of means that that skill is used and it can't be used again. We can uncheck it in the future sometimes, but that's basically, so when you check a skill, you're basically using it and making it unusable in the future. So which of your skills do you want to use to make contact with this secret cabal?
Ashamed, maybe through my guilt and shame and grief at having turned an Oxanamoon, I'm seeking some sort of redemption or respite, and maybe I find a cult that is dedicated to debauchery.
Oh, you are a generous and passionate lover.
Is it just it's a straight up
And
orgy
abandon.
cult?
Not just orgies, John. There's booze and drugs involved too.
Organs? Like the
don't be
occasional
ridiculous.
cannibalism here and there?
Things get dark.
All things forbidden.
All things forbidden. Okay, well, okay, so what vile initiation ceremony do you undergo? Do you undergo like this like debauched, like eating of flesh and taking of flesh and everything? This is this like this cacophony. What does it look
I think
like?
it's a circle of cannibalism. Everybody in the circle must provide flesh to the one they're sitting next to, and the one they're sitting next to must provide flesh to them.
Okay. It does it have to be? I guess it doesn't have to be your own flesh. It's like, oh yeah, I brought flesh from home.
No, you have to cut something off of your body and give it to them.
Okay. Do they know what you are?
Does anybody really?
All right, that's a no. All right. So, so this is where Dace. So basically, we want to decide where memories go. And traditionally, you should kind of put a memory with other like memories. So, where do you want to put this memory? Which one of these slots do you want to put this experience? Like, where do you think it goes best? Like, for instance, we put that first one where you converted Anoxia, we put that in with your other memory of her, right? But where do you think that this memory of joining the Cabal best goes?
Memory 5, bitten by Horus's disgusting minion.
Okay.
Because all this cult stuff has to do with like guilt and shame and disgust.
All right, I like it. Cool. All right, and you now have the resources, a secret cabal, a secret shadowy cult that you are a part of, and you're taking part of, at least. All right, I like where this is going. Roll me some dice. Roll me some dice. D10, D6. Subtract the 6 from the 10.
Ooh, what if it goes into negative numbers?
That's okay.
That's all good.
Oh, 1.
All right.
After that. After all
Well,
that
I rolled a
build-up.
2 on the D10, so I'm like, it's probably going to go.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I rolled
that's
a
happened.
1 on the D6.
Okay, I mean, this is one we've never had. So one of the things I'm doing, Dace, is I'm trying to get you different ones than what Jean and Brad had. So we can...
Thank God.
It says right. Right.
Snore.
A loved one discovers your condition. and works to help you.
It's
Create
gotta
a,
be Evie.
create a resource which represents their assistance. Create a mortal character if none are available. Okay. So Evie.
Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be Evie doing research in her sexy library.
Okay, so what would this is the research going to be the resource then, or
Yes.
okay? What kind of research? Like, what is she researching? Is it like your curse, or how does
She's gonna research a cure for the curse.
Okay, all right.
The research into
Very nice.
webbirdry.
You know, back in the day, scientists, a scientist could do everything because nothing had been discovered yet.
Right.
And that's my official stance as a historian.
Is that science used to be easier because there was more to discover?
Yeah, duh. I could have been a scientist back in the day.
Anybody could have done it. You're like sticking
Anybody could have done
You're
it.
sticking leeches on people. You're like,
I can fucking measure the shadow of an obelisk.
what a bunch of idiots. All right. Where do you think that this memory goes? This memory of Evie discovering who you are and then trying to help cure you.
Memory number 4, saved by Brendan Fraser after the alleyway encounter.
Okay.
'Cause it's like redemption themed.
Okay. So here's your redemption memory slot. Thank you. Aramis said, my favorite part of GBG is the realism they bring to gameplay.
Look,
I respect that you appreciate that.
sticklers for details.
Sticklers for details. All right. Evie discovered my affliction. She's... Oh, you're not done writing that yet.
Yeah, I'm still thinking.
He's brainstorming. So, like, and you think... So she's, like, in the... I don't know. Is she, like, in the Library of Alexandria? Like, delving into deep unknowns? Deep occultic unknowns? Or is this, like, classical kind of academic-style research? Or is she getting into some weird shit?
I was picturing more like oh fuck, what's the word? Potions and stuff, alchemy.
Alchemy. Okay. Yeah.
Lots of alembics.
Lots of Olympics. What is she distilling in there? It's something.
What's she distilling?
Distilling in there. What's she distilling in there? Evie discovers my affliction. Tries to wean me off the organs. With her grains and alchemy. She's trying to give you bird seed, like, very slowly. To try to wean you off. All right. So, then let's keep on cooking.
Yeah, kind of like that. Just like
it's
a
kinda
vial
funny.
of, like, have a sash with like vials in it, and anytime I feel the twitchiness come on, just like
Well, that was, like in Blade, like the serum.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, make
exactly.
me a better serum.
Except
like
this
at
is
the
a
very
little
end
sack.
of the first movie.
It's a little sack,
Yeah.
and there's
all
like...
agree that Blade is the most accurate depiction of vampires.
Oh,
Yes,
that has ever
of
been
course.
100%. Yes.
Naturally.
I
and
imagine
has
this
probably
little-
one of the best intro sequences of any movie ever, which is the club scene.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
The blood rain.
Yeah.
I just rewatched Blade a couple of months ago.
Dude, we should do that.
I'm not gonna say it holds up, but I fucking enjoyed it thoroughly.
All right. Okay. Roll some dice. Let's see where we go.
Same deal, 10 and 6.
10 and 6. Yep, that's going to be from here on out.
Oh fuck, I got a 1 on the 10 and a 6 on the 6.
Go.
We
Okay.
do... Is this like the time... Joe, remind me, is this like a time hopping mechanism, like forward to back?
Yeah, so we're not necessarily going to go back in time. We're just using this, so Dace, so like a few things have happened so far. So you have accidentally turned what is her fucking name?
Anoxunamun.
You've accidentally turned her into a creature like yourself. Now you have, and then you've escaped, and then Evie has discovered you. So how much time do you think has gone by? Do you think a year, 5 years, 10 years? Like, do you think this has been a few years, or are we still pretty close to your initial turning?
We'll say 10 years.
Okay, 10 years. Only 10 years have gone by. Okay. So, this next one is an interesting one. It might go right in hand with the secret cabal you were just met. You are captured and enslaved by a wicked and powerful supernatural entity.
No, it wasn't.
Okay. Never mind. Create an immortal character. How do you eventually escape their servitude? Create a skill and take a new skill. Check a skill and create a new skill. Humans are cattle. Strike out all mortal characters as 100 years have passed.
Oh shit. Okay, this is cool. It's like a Sandman thing.
So this is a bunch of separate things at once. So let's go step by step. So the first one, create an immortal character, a new immortal who has captured you. Bath, I believe. Is that right?
We'll go with Bath. I don't know.
We'll just go with it. We're gonna roll with it. Bath.
I don't know what's happening. Why is there a bath? What is a bath?
Bastet? Bast.
Or it might be Bast.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Is it Bast?
That's it.
Yes, Bast. Okay. The goddess of cats, home, fertility, and childbirth.
Orf.
Is this like a thing? Like this cat god has this bird person and it's just like playing with you before
Yeah, exactly.
it eats you? It's just batting you back and forth over a century.
100 years.
Okay. Bast, the cat god. Okay. So that's the first one, which is Bast. How do you eventually escape servitude to Bast?
Glad you asked. Maybe I do a Patrick Rothfuss and fuck her real good.
You are a generous lover. No, you have to check a skill. You have to use a skill.
It has to
This
get
is
used.
so good.
It makes sense.
Okay, you do it. You use
There's
your
a whole-
skill.
Have we talked about this before? The second novel of Name of the Wind, Wise Man's Fear?
Where apparently he fucks a goddess so good.
Yeah. Absolute Mary Sue of a character. He's
God.
a virgin and he fucks this goddess so good.
All right,
Anyway,
you were
yeah.
a generous and passionate lover.
Anyway.
Anyway, and that is what does it for Bast. Is you're such a generous lover. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's so you check a skill. Now take a new skill. Humans are cattle. So you
Why do we think I would get that affliction? Because I would hate gods at that point, right?
Well, but maybe what I guess the question is, what has your servitude been? Has your servitude been consuming or collecting organs and offering them to Bast instead, and empowering Bast with these human elements?
Okay, could be. So I'm just like completely desensitized to, like, maybe instead of harvesting organs from corpses, I've just started like killing the living.
Humans have become a means to an end. Okay.
Right. Where does this memory go?
Yes. Where does this memory go?
Oh, that's for me.
That's a question.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Dace.
Yes. I thought you were thinking.
He was just stretching it out.
I was reciting Tropic Thunder in my head. I was like, in the movies I see in my head break at night. Okay, where does this go? How many? So I can have three.
Three per
Three in
memory
each
slot.
one. Yeah. It doesn't have to fit perfectly,
Yeah.
but in general, you want to categorize them.
Maybe memory number 2, fishing in the Nile.
Ah,
Has to do with
classic.
Death and traumatic stuff.
And your
Okay.
father. Yes.
Captured, enslaved, escaped. Bass cannot keep me here after I showed her a new universe of ecstasy and passion.
I was thinking more about the killing people, not the...
Oh,
You know what? Fuck it. It'll work.
it's perfect. Okay, so but here's the thing: we're still not done. We're still not done with it. So you need to strike out all mortal characters for 100 years have passed. Now, this happens as an immortal. Sometimes the mortal characters in our life die, but here's the thing, though: just because they die doesn't mean they can't come back. Because this is a crazy world. So, unfortunately, both Brendan and Evie are gone. They have died in the 100 years since. Now,
Brendan lives on through my poetry.
indeedy. Now, you also get a new resource. You were serving this god. You were laying this god for 100 years. What resource did you take with you? Something you took with you when you escaped or otherwise got out of servitude?
A magic lamp that has a genie.
All right. You have a magic lamp with a genie. You have stolen from Bast herself. Now, this is some Sandman shit. All right. Magic
into it.
lamp. Nice. All right. Roll those dice. If you get another negative, we're going to make it positive this time.
A 9 on the D10 and 6 on the D6, so 3.
Okay.
Told you I could be a scientist.
You sciencing so good.
Yeah, you are.
So I take it Evie just
All right.
didn't end up making any headway into this. 100 years passed.
Well, she
died.
She has some research. It's still there.
I guess, yeah. Or at least Mort
Still
has
there.
the research that she left behind.
Right.
With little
When
So
did
love
the
this-
Library of Alexandria get raised? How much time do I have to get in there?
Collect what you can. Okay, so this one we're going to go just a little bit off book on this because this just due to the way this is. So create a new mortal character. Let's create a new mortal character, someone you have come into contact with who is helping you or serving you since your recent escape.
Can vampires have children or are they sterile?
You tell me.
What if I had a child with Bast?
A cat
You tell
god.
me.
Werebird.
It'd be like a
cat
Hercules style, like a child of a god.
Yeah, that's what happened.
All right, what's the name?
Wow.
Mast. A combination of Mort and Mast.
Most.
Morst.
We'll go with Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Just pick
what?
something.
Out of all the Disney movies you've been watching of late, which ones have stood out? Would it be The Mummy? And would it be
I'm gonna go with Tina,
Aladdin?
Tina, your daughter.
who is the winner of Survivor Season 2. She played a good game, had a lot of strategy.
Oh my god. Our child survivor.
All right, so Tina, the child of Bast and Mort. So here's the thing. So here's what's about to happen, though, to your daughter, Tina. You manipulate this mortal into committing atrocious deeds on your
Oh
account.
God. Oh no.
What do
Tina!
What do you do when they quail at these awful tasks? Does that mean they like protest?
Cower.
I'm not familiar with that turn of phrase.
Cower.
No, it says quail.
Cower.
Like
Yeah.
Quail.
You cower.
Oh, cower. Okay. So
Shy away from.
what do you do when she shies away from these awful tasks? What do you ask her to do?
I say, do your tasks harder, Tina.
What do you ask her to do? Actually, are you asking her to collect people for you, or for food?
I think I try to continues EV research, and I need blood of my blood for the cure.
Ooh.
And I ask her to donate of herself.
Oh
no.
To give her blood. Okay. All right. So you will do that, and then we will also take a new skill, which I will add over here for you. So you already have humans are cattle. Now humans are tools.
Oh no.
Daughters are tools.
Wait. Humans, daughters, are tools.
God.
All right, let's just go. Where are we putting this memory in? I have
Maybe-
corrupted Tina. She rejects my research, my traditions. She no longer wants to let her blood to me.
Maybe this goes with Papa.
I guess. Yeah, memory number 2.
Okay.
Fishing in the Nile, and also the vast memory.
Okay.
It's all about family, you know?
It's all about family.
as
Just
a
good
man-
old-fashioned family values.
Oh man, from Fast and Furious says.
Family.
Family.
Family. All right. Okay. Roll those dice. If it's negative, I'll make it positive.
6 on the D10. 2 on the D6, so 4.
Okay. Okay. Roll a D3 for me, please.
Yo, 1.
All right. Your blood manifests some trait related to the vampire that created you. How did you become more like them? Create a skill to reflect this. So how did you become more like the werebird that made you this aspect of Horus? Of Hot Dog the werebird.
Some hard-hitting storytelling we got here, guys.
It is.
Maybe with time, the avian features become more permanent, and
Okay.
I'm actually starting to develop like bird legs and the beginning of wings, and I have to wear robes all the time to conceal myself.
Ooh, I
Wow.
like it.
Creepy.
I like it. So for skills, I'm going to add avian under skills. So you're like even more like a bird. And then Jean, do you think that under the mark that maybe we add even more
More bird-like.
more bird stuff?
Or bird stuff.
Now with wings and bird feet. Okay. All right. You're becoming even more bird-like, which as a priest of Anubis, this is even more of a disruption of your purpose, right? Even more monstrous. All right. Where do
does
we
this
want to
go?
put this new memory? Yeah.
I think that would be under memory number 1, under I am Mort, because it's like a core part of my being that's
Okay.
changing.
Hot dog, you tragic beast, scaly legs, tiny wings. Cloaca?
Cloaca?
What am I becoming? I have to wear a cloak to hide my transformation.
I'm picturing as this narration is being read, you see Mort like kneeling down at his, like the temple of Anubis, like praying. And when somebody says cloaca, his head does a 180. And he's like, camera zooms in.
Someone just leans on the keys. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. You're even more of a weird bird person. All right. All right. Roll some dice.
Damn it, Sean. I got you. One well-placed, unexpected word. You got him.
There's the question mark. Cloaca question mark.
Like, I thought I'm not going to get into that.
It doesn't matter.
Silly place.
What's a silly
6.
All right, 6. We're bounding forward. Oh man. So real quick, how far out are we? So before we were like 110 years. Like how long do we think it's been now? Do we think it's been 10 more years?
500 years.
Oh, we're into
Are you sure?
1000 AD.
Would it be 1000 AD? We're not quite there yet.
I don't know. Who's keeping track? I just write words.
Okay. Okay. Roll me a D3. Let's see what happens here. Let's say we're in like 500 AD.
Okay.
Let's make it a nice round number. Okay, you rolled a 3. Your servants bring you a gift you do not want. Create a problematic resource. So you have some servants.
This is 500 years on, right? So Tina's gonna be dead.
She's half god.
Oh, fair. I retract my statement.
Technically, we created her as immortal, but I like it. I like it. You know, she's a weird Hercules-style hybrid, right? Well, you were also an unnatural entity. It's not like just a human had a child with Bast. You were also an immortal. So it's 2 immortals had an immortal child. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Fair. That's fair.
Okay. Yeah, so you have some servants.
Is this the secret cabal? They're still around.
The secret cabal's still around. Do they now serve you? Are they now your secret cabal? You've outlived everyone in the cabal.
Yeah. For sure. I'm the leader. Duh.
Big boss. Big boss.
They bring me a jackal that is an aspect of Anubis.
Oh, okay, that's complicated. All right. They bring you like this like is this like a holy animal kind of thing, like a blessed by Anubis himself, or it has a piece of Anubis in it?
Probably the latter, and I think it got injured somehow, and they took advantage of the situation and captured it and brought it back, thinking it was like an advantage for our cabal.
Right.
I'm gonna
remind you
offer up
of how monstrous you've become.
Exactly.
I'm gonna offer up a twist. I say, in your rage, you destroy the cabal. There's just a bloodbath of feathers and pecking, and the cabal. You just destroy them in a rage, and there's this poor jackal left in the middle.
Then I'll lose my advantage.
Well, wait, what's the cabal? The secret cabal? I mean, we don't have to destroy the cabal right now, but maybe you do murder whoever it is who brings it to you.
Yes, I like that. In a fit of avian rage, I let forth a barbaric bird song.
That explodes their head.
Monstrous,
Like
guttural
scanners.
chirps.
Yeah. Like it just blows up the pops their head. All right. Well, yeah, but this is like because you are so far from Anubis, right? That at this point in time, does Anubis even recognize you as a former priest? You know, like, are you disgusting in the eyes of Anubis as well?
Definitely.
Okay.
Can't die. Undead.
Yeah, you can't die. You can never go to Anubis.
Undead and unlovable.
Unlovable. And now, unfuckable. For you are no longer a generous and passionate lover.
What am I going to do with the cloaca?
Oh, he finds new ways.
What are you going to do with that? All right. Where is this experience going to go? You only have so many choices. This one probably is best for Memory 5. A lot of your Cabal stuff and unnatural stuff goes in there, yeah.
5.
All right. The Cabal disgust me with a jackal of Anubis. I murder the elders in a fit of avian rage, a bird song which worms its way into the dark recesses of their brains.
Worms. Nice.
Worms. Worms, nice.
Birds, worms.
Worms, birds, worms.
Birds, worms. Okay. All right, let's do, why don't we do one more and then we'll take a break? How about that? Because we've almost filled up your memory slots here.
Then it gets really interesting.
Yeah, things get really interesting when that happens.
Oh, that's a 0.
All right. Roll a d2. Let's see, because we're going to stay where we are. Let's see which ones you get.
It'll be a 2.
Okay. Your servants are numerous, enthusiastic, and sometimes useless. Create a skill based on a memory. This is the skill you use to control them. So create a new skill that you use to control your Cabal. Hey, it could be the killing the elders, that every time they fuck around, you fucking explode another dude.
That was my first thought. Is that to front door? Kind of makes sense though.
You do you. It's your choice.
Yep, we'll go with that one.
Okay. So what skill then do you think that is? What are you going to call that skill?
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist. Excellent.
Checks out.
It checks out. You have a lot of skills and a lot of resources, by the way. Like, this is...
Yeah, that's why I wanted to
maybe-
get rid of something, but that's just not how it's rolling, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't come here to make friends.
He is
You
winning.
didn't come here to make
I
friends.
have to say, you are winning.
You are so far, you are hands down, I think, winning.
Right,
It
where
is
does it go?
possible, by the way, for this not to end in tragedy. It is possible for
No,
this
bullshit.
to end with you winning everything.
There is no happy story to this weird avian nightmare.
Yeah. So where do we want to put this memory of you ruling with an iron fist?
Only have 2 slots left, so...
I think you have 3.
Nope, 2.
Oh, 3.
Oh, 3.
Orphanage, Bit Anaxa. Maybe in memory number 3, after when I infected Anax on a moon, because maybe that's like the rage that drives my anger that causes me to
Okay.
lash out at my minions.
Nice.
Excellent.
Brilliant.
My followers are pathetic.
myself, therefore I hate everybody.
My- Pecks seed from ground.
He like picks at a reflection of himself in the window.
No, you just start doing that little desktop bird thing, just like the bip, bip, bip. Like
I'm filled with rage.
All right, my followers are pathetic. They are so easily controlled by my scaly iron fist. Excellent. All right, we're pretty good here. I like where we're at. We have just 2 more memory slots, and then you're full up. But so far, I mean, Mort. I mean, what are we gonna say now? Do we think it's like 600 BC? Like, are we like up in the 600s by now?
Yes.
All right. Things are. I don't even know where the Egyptian Empire is at this point in time. Has it all fallen over by now? I don't even know. But I said we don't have to follow history. This is you're doing your own thing. Your vampires living their own thing. Who gives a shit about the human world and their so-called history? You've got bigger shit to do. You've got seed to eat.
Yes.
All right. I like where this is at. How you liking this so far, Dace?
I'm digging it. I feel like I'm one step closer to that $1 million.
Have you really been watching a lot of Survivor? It's an actual thing that's been
Too
going
much,
on.
maybe.
All
So,
right.
fun fact, Egypt was ruled by many dynasties from the start of the Islamic control in 639 until the early 16th century.
Okay.
So, Muslim
All right, so
conquest of Egypt is where
Yeah,
we
so
are.
the classical pharaohs and probably even the old gods are probably being massively, dispersed at this time.
Yeah. We're kind
but
of
that's
after
where
the
we're-
first surrender of Alexandria.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's where we're going to pick up. So you have fallen a long way. Dace, thank you for playing ball on this. And
You're welcome.
yes, I am. I'm so welcome. You're so gracious. And might I say, your feathers are looking incredible today.
You just have feathers in your room for just such an occasion.
Well, yeah, why did you have that? That's weird. All right. Everyone listening, everyone watching, thank you for joining us live. If you are here with us live, stay tuned. We are going to come back, and we're going to finish up what's going on with Mort. If you're listening to us later, we appreciate it. If you want to support us, hit the Patreon. It's just $3. You keep us going. We really appreciate that. It's linked wherever you're watching. John, thank you so much for being our incredible note keeper for this.
Pleasure.
Immaculate notes.
Immaculate notes. Yes. Everyone watching live, stay tuned. We will be back. Dace, again, thank you so much.
You bet.
We will catch you next time. Remember, everyone, stay safe, stay sane. Bye.
Bye.